AMC stock update. Okay guys, we're going to do another video on AMC because the stock has fallen again off of some pretty big news that a pretty big shareholder is looking to dump their AMC stock. Before I get into the video guys, I want to talk about Webull. For you guys, I use the Webull app every day. It's my favorite stock trading app, and you can get 2 free stocks guys. All you have to do is deposit $100 and click the link in the description below and open a brokerage account, or you can go to investortrip.com/Webull and deposit your $100 and get your 2 free stocks guys, valued up to $1,850. So let me know which stocks you guys get in the comments. So let's talk about AMC. So AMC stock is down another around 10% so far in this trading week. And since I recommended that people kind of sell off the stock when it was trading at around like $7 or so, I got a lot of flack in the comments. So, I understand guys, this is my opinion on AMC stock. Do your own due diligence and make sure you don't invest money that you can't afford to lose. But my main thesis in the previous video was that there are so many more opportunities out there in the stock market as of late. So if we take a step back and we kind of look at this 1-month chart, we can see that when the stock peaked at around $20, the volume was, I hope you guys can see this, or I can probably back this up and make it a little bit bigger on the 1-year chart. You guys can take a look at the volume here. The volume was 1.5 billion shares. So this was before the Robinhood restrictions. And as you can see here, the volume, it just keeps going down and down and down along with the stock price. So what this means is that a lot of people that were trading the stock have moved on. So there's a lot of other stocks that are popping right now, mainly crypto stocks. So you have stocks like MicroStrategy. You have stocks like Marathon Patent Group. You have stocks like Riot Blockchain. Basically any company that is basically buying or holding Bitcoin has been getting a ton of volume. So those stocks are up big, and now AMC stock is dropping. So what does this have to do with the stock price? So I mentioned that this was kind of a key support level right around here, and the price broke down past that support level. So now the next support level, we take a look at the long-term chart, is sitting at around $4.70. So there's probably going to be a lot more downside in the next couple of days as this stock continues to sell off and as people are looking for the next big winner. And as you can see here, looking at the 5-day chart, the price just keeps going lower and lower and lower. And even one of AMC's biggest investors out of China ended up dumping a ton of the shares. So it says here, another major AMC Entertainment Holders investor has at least signaled a willingness to sell its stake, sending shares of the biggest movie theater operator tumbling on Monday. So it said on Friday, AMC said in a securities filing that Wanda America converted its Class B shares to Class A shares with permit of sales of the common stock. So it says Wanda America is a unit of China's Dalan Wanda Group, which is among AMC's biggest shareholders with 58.8% of voting stock, or 51.7 million Class B shares, guys. So one of the largest shareholders in AMC stock is converting those shares, so that's not a good sign. So anytime they're converting shares from Class B to Class A, that usually means that they want to sell these shares. And many of the reasons are why is simply because right now there are just better upside plays in the market. So if we take a look here, we can basically look at this chart. This chart follows basically the 4 stages of most stocks. So you have the accumulation phase, then the run up, then the distribution, and then the rundown. So currently we're in the 4th stage, which is the rundown phase. And like I said here, we're looking at basically support of around, I would say around $5, between $4.70 and $5. But so there means there is a lot more downside pressure for the stock. Now, I'm not going to be all negative in this video. There are some positive signs. So AMC Theaters is going to report earnings at the end of this month, and we're going to see how much money they've generated from reopening their theaters, because most of the theaters are opening. And as some of you guys mentioned, they do have an app going and things like that. But, I still am much more bullish on Netflix stock. And I was reading a lot of your comments. You think Netflix stock is too expensive. Well, the problem with Netflix is that everything is moving digital. So if you guys take a look at why Bitcoin ran up, gold has been up, but Bitcoin has run up so much faster. So everything is moving digital. And while I do believe a lot of people want to go to AMC theaters and they want to watch watch movies, it's just not really scalable. Whereas Netflix is super scalable. They can easily add subscribers. They can distribute those movies all over the world with ease. And that's why Netflix was the #1 returning stock of the last decade. So from 2010 until 2019, no other stock performed better than Netflix. It was the best stock of the last decade. So for me to personally buy AMC stock, I'm going to have to see a major change in the chart, because I already know that the business has been declining. They've been basically issuing shares, offering more and more shares to stay afloat, and that's not good. So when a company offers more shares, they're diluting your existing stake. So let's say you have 100 shares of AMC, right? You own a percentage of that company. So when the company has a stock offering, it reduces your percentage. So now your percentage of the company is lower, and now there are more shares outstanding, which means that your stake has been reduced. So, when a company is issuing more shares to grow the business and to expand like Tesla has, that adds a lot of shareholder value. But when AMC is basically issuing stock just to avoid going bankruptcy, that's not really a good sign. And that's not the type of stock that I typically recommend on this channel, which is one of the reasons why I recommended that people sell off right around this support level. So it broke down past the support level. Like I said, I continue to think it's time to get out of the stock. Now, if you're looking to get into AMC stock, you don't want to really fight trends. And one of the things that I like to talk about on this channel is we like to basically invest in companies where the trend is going, not where the trend was. So as you can see here, the time to invest in AMC to really make a lot of money was right around this point, which was basically a couple of weeks ago. So now that train has left, and now we're just, you're catching your bag holding basically right now, hoping that the price will go up. But I do think that the potential for the theater business to rebound is in the summertime, because traditionally going to the movie theaters and things like that is going to be a summertime activity anyway. And with the whole pandemic going on, a lot of people like myself, I'm spending the majority of my day indoors. I'm not really thinking about going outside, at least until I see mass vaccinations and things rebounding to normal. So what do I think about the price? Well, I think the AMC stock is going to continue to go lower, but I do think there is an opportunity to see what happens at this next support level of $5. And if it dips below $5, then we're looking at the next support level of around this point right here, which would be around $3.50. Yes, it is possible that AMC stock could go down to $3.50. It could dip another 30 or 40%. So be prepared for this move if it happens, because, what goes up must come down when stocks are not basically trading on fundamentals. So there could be a lot more downside risk here. So there's a couple of things that you can do to protect yourself from this downside risk. The first thing you can do is you can always sell the stock and buy it back cheaper. So, if it's at around like $6 now, if it goes to $5, if you could sell now and basically cut losses, and you could buy it back cheaper. The second thing you can do is you can actually buy put options. So if you guys are using Robinhood or Webull or whatever stock trading your app using, you can buy put options so you can make a little bit of money if the stock continues to go down, so you're not just basically suffering major losses. And the third thing you can do is you can really watch these charts. So for my charts, I use this software. It's called TradingView, but you can use any free one. You can use the one on your stock trading app. You can use Robinhood's charts, stockcharts.com, whatever you're going to use. Pay attention to this chart, because what we're looking for here is we're looking for a solid base. So what I mean by a solid base is we're looking for a flat price point. So when right now you've got the stock was moving up and then the stock's heading down. So that means lots of buying, lots of selling. But when a stock is trading flat, that's in accumulation mode. So that means that the big institutional money is coming into a stock. Guys like us, retail investors, we don't really basically buy stocks for most of the point when it's in accumulation mode, right? If we see the stock rising, we want to get into it. If we see it falling, most likely you want to get out of it. But when you see a stock that is basically plateauing, that means it's flatlining, it's not going up, it's not going down. That is one of the best times to buy, because that's when the big money is coming to the stock. So right now, the big money is selling this stock, which is why I would say personally, AMC is a sell. I like those crypto stocks a lot more. You've got a lot of other tech companies that are reporting earnings like Uber, Lyft. I just think there's Twitter's reporting. I just think there's more upside right now in other stocks. But I'm not all against AMC, and I'm going to be looking at AMC when two catalysts happen, either when it's summertime, when I think more and more people will be willing to go to the theaters, and I think we'll have those vaccines in, or when I see a major change in the chart. So right now, this is a very, very, very bearish trend, meaning that the price is going to continue probably going lower. So if you're already dealing with some losses, be prepared for more losses. But like I said, it's important to have a long-term view on the markets. But in the short term, things could get much worse, guys. So my next price target for AMC is going to be around $5. That's where the next support level is on this chart. We'll see what happens with the stock. So like I said, stay tuned. I'm going to be updating more because I do think that when things turn around, AMC is going to be a much better buy. But right now, I just don't see the point and catching a stock that is plummeting like this. So that's it until next time, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please smash the like button if you enjoy my content, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm going to be covering other stocks like AMC, EV stocks. We cover a lot of growth stocks on this channel, so be sure to subscribe. And be sure to check out my daily Stock Watch newsletter. Click the link in the description below for that, and also my private Discord server. So that's it until next time, guys. Take care.